Ooh, Aquarius, you got the Page of Pentacles. You are looking to invest. Okay. This is someone that is excited. They're actively looking for someone to invest in. Where, which nest should I lay my eggs into? It's that kind of vibe, like looking to invest time, money, and energy into somebody. Where should I put my pentacle? Oh, that's a lot of cards. They kind of got dumped out. Let's have a look. The Devil reversed. The Two of Pentacles upright. The Eight of Wands upright. The Six of Swords reversed. The Moon card. The King of Swords reversed. Right, so even though there's quite a lot of reversals there, they're actually positive reversals, meaning if they were upright, there'd be something negative, but because they're reversed, it's a positive meaning. So the Devil upright would be obsession, infatuation, codependency. When it's reversed, it's the major arcana for Capricorn. When it's reversed, we're getting free from the Devil. We're getting the monkey off our back. We're getting free from addiction, obsession, codependency, whatever the issue was that was getting in the way. We've got free from it. We've got the Devil off our shoulder. Looking for reciprocity and balance with the Two of Pentacles. Okay. The Eight of Wands is fast action, progress, fast communication. So that's a really nice positive. 3 positive cards there. The Six of Swords reverse is unfinished business. Okay, it's stuff to do with the past. So when it's upright, we're kind of moving forward into the next chapter and we're not really hung up on anything. When it's reversed, there's still stuff going on with the past. The Moon card is walking forwards anyway. Okay, so it's Pisces energy, major arcana for Pisces. See that water, it's all dripping down from that moon. It's a person who is in the dark at night time. They're in the woods, they're holding up a cup and they're catching all that emotion. In the story of the major arcana, the Fool realizes that he must walk forwards anyway, even if he's scared. We just got to get on and do. We don't exactly know what's ahead. Not everything can be shown to us right now, but we're going to be brave, we're going to be bold, we're going to walk forwards anyway, because it'll probably be fine, it'll probably be worth it. The King of Swords reversed. Now the King of Swords upright is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's air energy. When it's upright, it's like a very humanitarian energy, heavy Aquarian energy. It's about, justice, speaking the truth. It's someone who's a fantastic writer, speaker, public speaker, someone that likes to approach things in a way that's very intellectual, strategic, methodical, logical. By the time something is actuated, it's been planned for several weeks or several months in advance. When it's reversed, that ability to speak well can be misused. Okay, so we may block communication completely, or we may twist the truth or manipulate the truth. We may be overly persuasive by, missing certain things out, or it's like we could deliver communication in a way that's very blunt. So it's like an abuse of that quality in us, or a misuse of that quality in us. So some toxicity has been released, looking for balance, we get some progress. some unfinished business, willing to go forwards anyway, and then it's not showing deception, but it's as good as, you know, it's either like not talking to someone right now or manipulating stuff a little bit. It's a negative version of the King of Swords upright. I mean, it's very much Aquarian energy, so I think that is you. You might be keeping some stuff to yourself, you know, that's a very Aquarian thing to do. Don't necessarily want to pour everything out for everyone to know. But you are looking to invest somewhere with that Page of Pentacles. So let's get one more for you. Guys, I'm not taking personal questions. Please don't put questions in the chat. I can't do live Q&As until I've got 4,000 watch hours, which is a little way off yet. You could go to another channel if you're desperate to have a question answered, but you will be expected to pay. It's probably about £10 per question. A collective reading should give you the answers that you're looking for, though. If you follow your sign, if you follow the sign of your person, and you follow the long-term narrative, your questions will be answered from that. How else is Aquarius feeling, please, in the second week of October? The Lovers is the challenge. Okay, so this is Gemini, more air energy. The Lovers upright is two people that are destined to be together. It's a wish fulfillment. It's a contract that's been signed in the 5D. And, you know, both people love each other equally and feel like at home when they're around each other. It's not just falling in love with someone, it's like a destined union. When it's reversed, one person doesn't love the other person the same. You know, like unrequited love. This is the challenge. Like, do you both feel the same for one another? You've definitely got an intention of investing somewhere. You're keeping some stuff to yourself. You are scared, but you see, you're looking for balance, reciprocity. Whatever the devil is on your shoulder, you got free from it, but there is some unfinished stuff from the past. And then it's like, do they love me back? Like, is this meant to be? Is this my person? Kind of vibes, like a questioning of who's showing up for you. Let's have a look. Could be someone you're thinking about, actively dealing with, or manifesting in the future. You could have responsibilities if you're showing up as a king. You could have a high-powered job. You could have a home. You could have a spouse or children. King of Swords reverse could also be a divorce card. The Five of Swords upright. So your person is showing up as someone who's experiencing division, arguments, disagreements. Okay, that's in the upright for your person. So problems with communication, division. the Seven of Swords. Someone's being deceptive or sneaky or keeping things to themselves. You see, it's all like cloak and dagger. They're not revealing something about what's going on. Knight of Wands, a lot of passion. Five of Pentacles reversed, coming out from the cold. Maybe financial recovery. The Magician, someone who feels like all is possible, okay? That's all four aces. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups. Someone who feels like they've got the capacity to be empathetic and patient. Someone who feels like they've got the resources, the intellect, the strategy, the determination. They feel like they've got what it takes now to make this work. They could be recovering financially, or just willing to step out from the cold, you know, and they want passion. They're very, very passionate about you. And the Two of Swords reversed, the Two of Swords upright is being in denial, not wanting to deal with something. It's closed off. When it's reversed, the Two of Swords is like, I'm willing to look at this now. I'm willing to focus and deal with it. Okay. Let's get 3 for the outcome. The Knight of Swords reversed. Someone really wants to say something. They've got a lot to say, and they're not doing it. That's the outcome for this week. This second week of October. Someone's not. They're not speaking up. Right, we've got the Three of Cups reversed with the Seven of Cups reversed. When those two cards are upright, it's been at a crossroads, and it's to do with a situationship. The Two of Cups is two people offering one another a cup of love. The Three of Cups is one too many. Okay, there's 3 people in this scenario. When it's reversed, there's fantasy and delusion. Okay, there's so much thinking about how things could be in an ideal world, because we're not happy with the situation that we're currently in. And the third party situation has been brought to an end, or will be brought to an end. Okay, it will be exposed. Let's get one more for the outcome. When I say it'll be exposed, it doesn't mean that someone's going to find out. It means like someone's going to bring it to an end. Okay, until they can be treated right, until they can offer treated right to the third party, or if they're the one that's cheating on their spouse, you know, until they can offer the right thing, they're going to stop kind of having this overlap, and they're going to deal with one situation to deal with another, okay, to do it justice. So there's a lot of contemplation and fantasizing and sort of being in a dream state, thinking about that. And it's to do with tidying up this situation, getting loose ends tied, not having an overlap of any kind. Someone needs to kind of speak up about that, I feel like. I have replied. You're asking me questions. And I've already spoken and said I don't answer personal questions in these readings. In the title, it says Collective Readings by Zodiac Sign. Today it's Aquarius and Pisces. So I do my reading and you watch it if it's your sign or if it's the sign of your person and you see if it resonates. You don't put in questions that you've got about your individual situation because they won't be answered. You only do that if it's a live Q&A, a live question and answer session. This does not have a title that says live Q&A. One more for the outcome, please. People saying I don't even reply. Like, you don't read what the title of the reading is before you click into it. Do you know what I mean? You've come into my channel. The reading has a title. Read it. It's a bit annoying because it's happened for a few weeks, this, where people are just spamming their own questions, expecting to get an answer for free about what their situation is with their person. You're getting free collective readings which will resonate. Have some patience and watch the sign for yourself or for your person, or go to another channel if you're so desperate to get a question answered right now. Because I can't offer that until I've got 4,000 watch hours and I'm on less than 3,000 at the moment. I watch collective readings and they resonate so much for me when I watch my sign and when I watch the sign of my person, the person I'm interested in. It resonates. So you're getting that for free. So don't say that I don't even reply because I'm trying to do the cards. I can't type at the same time, but I am talking to you. So I don't know what more I can give you other than what I'm doing right now. The Six of Pentacles is the challenge, okay? Is there going to be reciprocity? Is there going to be balance? 6 is an even number. 3 Pentacles from them, 3 Pentacles from you. Is that what's going to happen in the outcome? Okay, so there's a question of, am I going to get reciprocity if I invest in this situation? Is this my person? Okay, so that is what you're thinking about this week, Aquarius, second week of October. In the outcome, someone's not speaking out and they need to when it comes to their thoughts about this situationship and whether it's going to be fair, whether it's going to be equal, whether it's going to be just. There's like a need to talk out about it, but not actually talking out about it. Your person is, they feel like a sense of division, they can feel it, and they're not talking about it either. They feel that though, and they have so much passion for you. They feel like they could make this work. I think they're really worried. I think they're really scared. Because this Two of Swords reversed is like denial, like there isn't a problem, there isn't a problem. Let's get a no contact message if you haven't heard from this person in a few days. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier to just stay in silence. They're so scared of saying or doing the wrong thing. They have all this passion for you, and they can sense that you're being off with them, and they just have no idea like how to play this. Beware of codependency. Addictive behaviours are affecting your romantic life. Seek professional advice. It's a strange one to come out, isn't it? Seek professional advice. See, that's normally messages from your person to you, and it says that they're messages to seek professional advice. So I don't know if you're dealing with legalities at the moment. They're showing up as a knight, you're showing up as a king. So you could have like more responsibilities than this person. Expect to settle. I don't know what that means. Settle, sometimes you can take that as a negative connotation. Sometimes you can take that as like things will settle down. Expect to settle. Let's get confessions from them. I self-sabotaged our connection. I mean, you likely know who this is, Aquarius. They're showing up as someone who's kind of single or dating you. They really like feel passionate about this. They're scared. They don't know what to say or do. Sometimes they get so lost, they don't know how to play a situation, so they just finish it because they don't really know what the answer is. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know how to proceed working with how you're being. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. They feel so much pain, and they feel really lost. They feel like very separate from you at the moment. What's this person dealt with in the past? The one that Aquarius is wondering about. Ending. You're pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. They're worried that this is over before it's even begun. That is their greatest fear. Okay, and perhaps things that have happened to them previously have taken them to that mind space, like very dramatic mind space where like it must be over, like they've changed their mind or they don't want this now for whatever reason. Wishful thinking. Having lofty ideals leads to a letdown. Be realistic. They're trying to go logical now and like tell themselves that they mustn't dare to dream. They mustn't overly like be optimistic about a situation. They're starting to go very logical and look at the situation like that. See through illusions, navigate dangers, and find solace in therapy's guidance. I think they're going to start to get advice about this, whether it is from someone professional or other people around them, and just be like, what do you think about X, Y, or Z? Because they're so lost, they can't work out what's going on themselves. Let's get Hidden Futures Oracle cards. What lies beneath? Divorce. Breaking contract. Don't want to hear it. Copycat. This could be a single person, or it could be the person that you're leaving. They're not showing up as a king or queen though. So I'm leaning more towards, even though it says divorce, maybe you're going through a divorce, but I'm leaning more towards them being a single person that is just feeling lost at the moment. They don't know what's going on. And they're not talking about it because they think if they say the wrong thing, that's going to be the end of it. But it could be someone that you're divorcing. They think they've been completely they've followed their intuition and it's led them up the garden path. You know that this is all going to end in tears. That's their worst fear at the moment. I don't know why you're writing stuff like that, but it looks like it's rude. Let's get the unspoken truth. Because if they were someone that, you were divorcing, and I expect them to show up as a king or queen, or an emperor and empress, something like that. And we did have the Three of Cups, didn't we? We had like a third party card, so the other man, the other woman. I think this is the other man or the other woman. These seemingly coincidental events are actually prearranged. Don't let fear be your driver. They're so afraid. They're just thinking the worst right now. They are thinking the absolute worst, okay? You pray that Jesus Christ delivers me from witchcraft. It's not witchcraft, babe. You need to educate yourself. I don't go into your place of worship and kick the chairs over. I don't cause disruption in what you choose to believe in. This is a channel that helps people. It's where people look at their situation and find solace and work on themselves to be the best version of themselves. It isn't witchcraft. So you need to go away and sort your life out if you're going to walk around into other people's places of worship and kick their chairs over and cause trouble. Why do you need to do that? Why can't you just tolerate the existence of other ways of being? I'm an omnist. I don't denounce other faiths or religions. Don't do that to mine. Thank you. Out you go. Clarity. Light a candle for clarity. Illuminate the path to your desires. See, if you take the time to light a candle, you're going into a place of refuge, and you're trying to be calm and be patient and revisit your intuition. Okay, so I think we've got kind of delicate balance, strike a balance between freedom and commitment. We've got the sense of fear. Don't let fear be your driver. Try to revisit faith. This person feels so lost and they're just so worried that they're going to get let down. But stuff isn't coincidental. They're really afraid that they've kind of let themselves get carried away and they need to come back down to earth. They're very much struggling with that at the moment. If you want to know what this person's thinking and feeling, they're really doubting everything now. Let's get you some advice, Aquarius. Do you know what that person's going to do now? They're just going to go into like as many channels as they can and write that sentence. And it's like, what are you actually doing though to help people? Other than trying to denounce their faith. You're not doing anything to help anyone, are you? Like, what a waste of energy. Playful. I go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden into a fun adventure. Why spend time upset when there is so much fun to be had? Okay, so we're taking life too seriously. We're getting too down in our feelings, okay, and it's distorting our sense of what is going on. I know it's not like the best grammar, but it's giving us like an inverted reality. Our perception of stuff is very skewed by our mood, you know. Doing our best. We're all doing our best with the understanding and awareness we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go. Okay, so nothing's right or wrong. It's just we're all feeling our way through, okay? And things are still repairable, even if you feel like you've screwed up somehow, whether that's big or small. It doesn't mean that it's all done. We don't need to be so absolute about everything or dramatic about everything. Infinite creativity. At any moment, I'm able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. I feel like with creativity comes problem solving. So you are masterful, you are intellectual and intelligent and thoughtful, and you could be underestimating yourself a lot based off your mood. It's skewing our perception of what's possible and what's not possible. Loving space. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. Okay, so we feel like someone is overreacting, or they've gone quiet on us, or they're doing some sort of response that's less than healthy, or, you know, being like in a state of despair when there really isn't that much to be worried about. We can forgive them that, okay? Maybe they've gone through stuff and, you know, that warrants like more worry. Perhaps we've been not ourselves and therefore it's made them not feel themselves, and that's just natural. Maybe they haven't got the life experience to know what it is exactly what you're going through, and therefore can't relate, you know, and are struggling to like understand or whatever. We can forgive people that. We need to try. Even if that's not to do with them and it's to do with other people that are interfering, you know, like try to forgive people for their like shortcomings. Let them work it out for themselves, like when they can. That was a lot of advice there, wasn't it? A new opportunity will bring you closer to your goals. A serendipitous event will bring you joy and success. You got a couple of really good things happening in your life, Aquarius, this week. Whatever goals you've got, whether that's career or love or hobbies, health, whatever it is, there's going to be an opportunity presented to you. It's something that you want. A lucky event will bring you joy and success. Nice. You're gonna feel really good off something that happens this week. Let's get one of these Celestial Realms Oracle cards. These are brand new and the artwork is absolutely stunning. Whoops. They wanted to come out for some reason, so let's have a look. You've got a clump here. The Star Garden. Plant the seeds of your intentions. The universe will nurture your dreams into reality. Beautiful. The Cosmic Seed. Your potential is limitless. Plant the seeds of your dreams and nurture them with love. You've got that twice. You think about what it is that you want, because you're planting seeds, right, but you're going to end up with a whole garden. What you start now is going to come into fruition, and it's going to be beautiful and bountiful. Okay, so this is a really good time to manifest and focus on what you want and start putting into it. The Aurora's Gift. Your light is unique. Shine boldly and blessings will follow. Live in your authentic truth. Be that personality that you are, okay? Because that is your money maker. The Sacred Spiral. Your journey is unfolding perfectly. Trust the sacred flow of your life. You are where you're supposed to be if you were doubting it. The Cosmic Mirror. The universe mirrors your energy. Align with what you wish to attract. Okay, so again, that's about lightening your mood, lightening your load, good vibes only. Try to not let yourself get so down, get so serious, worry too much, live in fear too much. Okay, keep it light. If you want the Libra reading, it was on the last lives. You need to go up here onto the lives playlist, and you'll see in the title the video that has the Libra reading. I think it was just yesterday. Right, I'm going to get you an angel number, Aquarius. You've got 0505, unexpected shift. So 5 is a number of change. Divine intervention, sudden challenges, love, pleasant surprises, gut feeling. This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you the most. Whether that's people or things. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad. Okay, so there's a change in course, GPS rerouting, sat-nav rerouting, and you are a fixed sign Aquarius, so although it might not feel comfortable, you're gonna end up exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay. Right, Aquarius, that was your reading. It's not pick a card, okay? It's not personal readings or pick a card. It's collective readings by zodiac sign. If you wanted that, you need to go into a channel where the video has that title. You can't just tell me to do what you want. Alright, take care. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Aquarius. If it resonates, if you liked it, please give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel, hype the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. You're welcome to stick around for the Pisces reading. If you're late on in Aquarius season, then it could be that you're a cusper and the Pisces reading will resonate, or if you're dealing with a Pisces, you may wish to cross-watch. Check out your other placements. If you're looking for a personal reading, it's £18. You can direct message on IG. You can, I need to put the link for that in my channel description, don't I? You can direct message on TikTok, okay, or you can email me on my Gmail account, jen3585@gmail.com. It's in the channel description, okay? So if you want a love reading, it will be a spread like this one. £18 for 40 minutes, all about you, is a bargain. 24-hour turnaround time, which is fantastic. And I've had really good feedback for the people that I've read for so far, like they want readings regularly. So I can also do health readings with the Native American Indian medicine wheel. I can do career, education and finance readings. I can do past, present, future general readings if you just want to know anything that's being pointed out to you, okay? Okay, on to Pisces. Hi everyone, welcome into the chat.